Ashnoor, how are you?
Hey, all good, come in.
So, ready for your My First segment?
Absolutely, bring it on.
Okay, so what was your first break in your career?
So the first break was when I was 5 and I did this show called Jhansi Ki Rani. It was my first major show and it received a lot of love from the audience. And my character, that was actually like a 3 months character, got extended to a year. So it definitely was my first break.
Your first paycheck then?
Again when I was 5, but I don't remember the amount because all my finances have been dealt by my parents and they still are because I feel they know the best. But I think it was like a single digit thousand.
Your first role?
So touchwood, I've never been trolled as such, but there was this one time during one of my song launches called Kya Karu, and the song was trolled, but I was the face of the song. So every meme that was shared, I was there in it.
Tell me about your first pimple.
Okay. So I still remember my first pimple was right before I had a very important shoot, and it was just one night before and the next day I had to go shoot a very important sequence and I was so upset. Don't you guys feel जब भी हमारा कुछ important होता है, कुछ festival होता है, कोई day होता है, that's when you get the biggest pimple? And I remember it was so painful. I was trying all sorts of tricks to hide it. Makeup से भी नहीं हो रहा था, hairstyle was different so I couldn't really hide it with my hair. I started researching, okay, उसके बाद I tried so many things कि you know how to control my acne breakouts because especially इस age में it is very obvious कि आपको pimples होंगे ही होंगे, but how do you control it, right? So I did my research and after trying n number of things I finally found my genie. It's the Plum's 1% encapsulated salicylic acid foaming face wash and it has worked wonders for my skin. This sulfate-free foaming face wash is power-packed with 1% encapsulated salicylic acid and 0.2% glycolic acid along with 5 fruit AHAs which helps in controlling my acne and also controls the excess oil on my skin. So you know, of course I did my research and I found out that salicylic acid is basically responsible to unclog your pores and it also kind of removes the dead skin cells from the top layer of your skin. So guess what? Plum's 1% encapsulated salicylic acid foaming face wash has salicylic acid in an encapsulated format which kind of make sure that the salicylic acid is effective yet undisturbed until it touches my skin to get active. It gently exfoliates and unclogs my skin by clearing excess oil, dirt and also any dead skin that's there on my skin which helps in fighting acne and it also reduces blackheads. This face wash is effective yet extremely gentle on my skin because it does not cause dryness at all. It also helps to regulate sebum, keeping my skin smooth and clear all day. I love using this in my morning routine and especially at night as well when I return back from shoot. So what are you waiting for? Hurry up and get your hands on this miraculous face wash to get rid of your acne and use my discount code below Ashnoor to get a 10% discount on Plum's website.
Your first show?
So my first show, a lot of people don't know about this, but I did a show before Jhansi Ki Rani and it was called Hish Fir Koi Hai. And I played Rucha Gujarati's childhood in that and it was a very small role like an episode or two, but that's how I was actually called for Jhansi Ki Rani because then the same production house came up with that show and things just turned the way they did.
Your first day of college experience?
Okay, this is interesting. So, all in all, it was a great experience because I had made friends online, so meeting them offline for the first time. And जो भी बोलो यार, offline lectures are offline lectures, and especially after these 2 years of online education, offline lectures actually felt surreal. So interacting with them, attending college, sitting on those benches, there were people from different departments coming to me, clicking pictures because they didn't know I'm from their college. So all in all, it was a great experience.
Your first major injury?
Okay, so I still actually have marks from that injury. It was a fracture cum displacement and it happened while I was shooting for Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata Hai. And what happened is this bone, this joint on your wrist, it just broke and it came on this other bone. So it had to be put in place and then we had wires and all of that. So that was kind of bad.
Oh, We've also seen you wearing specs.
Yeah, I mean, I have specs, but then I also wear lenses at times.
So can you share your first lens application experience?
So, because I used to wear specs most of the time as a child, I used to take them out whenever anybody wanted a picture with me. So the first time I wore it, I got these one-day application transparent lenses because I had a family function, and Dad, because he used to wear them, he helped me wear those lenses. And every time everybody used to get a picture with me, I used to be like, कुछ हाथ में क्यों नहीं आ रहा? And then I used to remember, oh, I'm not wearing specs today, I'm wearing lenses. So yeah.
Your first waxing experience?
Don't ask. I shouted, I cried as if I was being, as if there was some surgery being performed on me. And it was chaotic, okay? I was shouting, and everyone at the salon was like, okay, what is happening? Like, what's wrong? But it was painful. I mean, first times are always painful. But then I kind of got used to it.
Your first mobile phone?
So the first phone I owned was an iPhone 4S, but that was passed on to me from my mom because she got a new phone. But the first mera phone tha that was bought for me was the iPhone 6S. Yeah.
Can you share your first social media picture?
Yeah, sure. This was my first IG post, 21st September 2015, and this was while I was doing Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata Hai, towards the end of it, and everybody was like, अरे कितने लोग पूछते हैं छोटी नायरा के बारे में, why is she not on Instagram, join Instagram. Rohan bhaiya really pushed me to join Instagram, and finally I did, and this was from one of the sequences that was happening in Ye Rishta at that time.
Your first picture in your camera roll?
Okay, I actually have a lot of pictures, but let me check. So actually I have 26,577 pictures, but the first one is this. It's not the first picture I took in this camera, but this is the first picture I have, and this is from my school days while I was in Montessori. So this was the first picture in my camera roll.
So that's it. Thank you so much.
We're done! I'm through this, thank God. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to not miss any update. And well, don't forget to check out Plum's website to get your hands on the Plum's 1% encapsulated salicylic acid foaming face wash, which has no artificial colors or fragrance added to it and is totally sulfate and paraben free. So go check it out, the link is in my description box below. Fan of the week is Saida Nasirunisa. So congratulations, you had a very sweet comment, and all the best for your graduation. Those of you who haven't been the fan of the week yet, you can comment below with your name and have subscribed, so I might take your name in my next video. Till then, lots of love, take care.